TV International, and we are continuing now with our updates on the events of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, where President Sisi today met with U.S. President Donald Trump, and where President Sisi also delivered a speech before the gathering there. And as the 56th annual meetings of the World Economic Forum continue to take place. And with us now over the phone is Dr. Ahmed Ishak, member of the Egyptian National Council for Human Rights. Dr. Ishak, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Dr. Ishak, President Sisi met on Wednesday with President Trump. They discussed a number of issues, including the comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries. They also discussed Gaza. They discussed the Peace Council established by Mr. Trump, where President Sisi said that Egypt has accepted the invitation. Of course, on Gaza, President Sisi thanked President Trump for his role in brokering peace there, and also said that he wants to see more humanitarian aid reach Palestinians inside the Strip, and that Egypt is ready for early recovery efforts and for the reconstruction of the Strip. They also discussed a truce in Sudan. They also discussed the Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, where President Trump said that this is a dangerous issue, and of course recognizing Egypt's rights to the Nile to the waters of the Nile. Please tell us, how did you see, amongst other topics that they also discussed, how did you see the meeting between President Sisi and President Trump?
First of all, I find this meeting is reflecting how much the U.S. President Donald Trump appreciates Egypt and its President Sisi. Especially, he recognized the President Sisi and as an ally, and he thanked a lot the Egyptian role for its supporting stability and pushing toward the peace in Gaza. It's very nice how much the U.S. President appreciates the Egyptian role, especially that, as we find, Egypt plays an essential role to hold on the peace in Gaza. They as you mentioned before, they discussed many points about Gaza, especially the Peace Council, and Egypt accepted to join it. They also discussed the increasing the amount of humanitarian aid to be allowed to enter Gaza as soon as possible. The crossing that should be opened as soon as possible, also to allow it to be entered to Gaza. Also, we discussed the construction and the infrastructure for Gaza, and how they need or really needed to have a budget to begin this operation. We also the U.S. President in the forum, and that's a very important point in the second phase of the Sheikh agreement is Hamas disarmament. It's also one of the main important point. Besides this topic, the Egyptian and the U.S. president also discussed the problem of the Ethiopian dam and said how it may affect the Egyptian rights in the water. It was very great that the U.S. president announced that he would mediate this in this important topic.
Yes.
That reflects how it is how the Egyptian stability and Egyptian interest is very important on the U.S. point of negotiation.
Right. Dr. Ishaq, how do you think the Peace Council, Mr. Trump's Peace Council, how do you think it's going to work? The first thing that comes to the mind of many people, is this a parallel entity to the United Nations? Mr. Trump has criticized the UN before more than once. What do you think will be the mechanisms that will move this Peace Council forward, and do you think it's going to work, and will it be able indeed to bring about more peace and stability and security to areas of war and areas of instability in the world?
In my point of view, I guess because there is no sufficient information about this council, our Peace Council, we would bet that it will play its role outside the umbrella of the UN. It will be created on the like the NATO or like the independent organization. It is not under the auspices of the UN or any other entity. It will be first of all help to be concerned about the peace all over the world. It was just the first to be related to that. The only now it's announced that it will be considered to the peace of all over the world. So it's a new term or a new entity.
Yeah.
We can have a final decision or a final view about its scope of work, but we can guess that it will be a free and independent entity that reflects the U.S. President's views.
Right. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is what you're saying. I mean, yeah, we can't prejudge anything. This is what you're saying, right? We'll have to wait and see how will it work, how will it succeed, and we shouldn't have any prejudgments, right?
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Ishaq, President Sisi said on Wednesday, the World Economic Forum is a unique opportunity for discussing world challenges as well as a brighter future for the world. And these words came while the President addressed a special session dedicated for Egypt. He also called for more concerted efforts and cooperation among world countries in order to benefit all the peoples of the world. How did you see the highlights of the President's speech in Davos today?
President's speech today reflects how Egypt, how its participation in this World Summit and World Forum as one of the main important countries all over the world, and maybe it's tourist one of the big powers in the region, but it's also after its great role in in creating stability and reaching the peace agreement in Gaza, it increases the value of Egypt's role and its president, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and how it's much appreciated all over the world, and how he is invited to participate with the big or the highest leaders all over the world.
Right. Also, Sudan, a truce in Sudan, a humanitarian truce, was discussed between President al-Sisi and President Trump. So Egypt, with the help of Mr. Trump, is also looking to bring about peace in Sudan. How do you see the importance of this file, again, that was discussed also in Davos between al-Sisi and Trump?
After now it's about 3 years of conflict in Sudan, it is now very important to reach a truce that will allow the people and the Sudanian nation to have a rest after all this great war, this war that created millions of people that they left their places, and thousands of people, of Sudanian people that are killed, and hundreds of thousands that have been injured during this war, and this war that would treat the unification of Sudan, that it would be that no one would accept to or like to find Sudan to split into more countries again. So this truce is a real chance to get the rest for the people, to get a chance to get a peace. The conflict parties in Sudan, it's offered a chance to have a guarantee to the unification of Sudan.
Right, and finally, Dr. Ishaq, President al-Sisi, also following his speech at the World Economic Forum session that was dedicated to Egypt, held an open discussion with the head of the forum and the attendees, and they discussed many issues, geopolitical developments, they discussed politics, and also they talked economy. And this is a World Economic Forum. So what were, in your view, the most important economic issues that were brought up in Davos? What are the challenges that are facing the global economy today? And again, back to the President's words in Davos on Wednesday, talking about the Egyptian experience and the Egyptian economy and the investment opportunities in Egypt. Tell us, how did you see, again, the highlights of the economic aspect of the President's words in Davos, and the challenges also facing Egypt and the global economy?
The topics in this year, 2026, in Davos Forum, there is that we find the economic as a top of this all topics. So we find that geopolitics and trade, especially the tariffs, increasing the tariffs and protectionism that increase and spread in many countries all over the world, and how it would be important to get a cooperation to stop this process. The second point, also the AI revolution.
Yeah. Yes.
It's one of the main important topics in this forum, because they are focusing on the AI and intelligent choices, and how AI can actually aid human decisions and making a better decision and probabilities to and how it affects the labor force. The third point, the blue devils, as it is they consider this year as the year of water.
Yeah.
As a major focus on the global water crisis, viewing water not just as a utility, but as a foundation for global stability. Also, as it is related to the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, he mentioned that how the Egyptian economy had great steps to pass away its crisis, and now it's creating a very good percentage of growth. How now the Egyptian economy is on the right way towards for getting more investment, and that would be reflect on the people inside the society in the near future.
All right, thank you very much. As always, Dr. Ahmed Ishak, the member of the National Council for Human Rights. Thank you, dear sir, very much. And thank you, dear viewers, for watching us. Please don't go far. You're still watching Nile TV International.